A little bit different today. Actually gonna stop and we're gonna shed train Ryker, the dog, today. We're having a little break today, kind of get him warmed up before the season starts. So we're actually gonna start get him trained up and ready for the season, but we're actually gonna go out this weekend. But for now, we're gonna keep him warm and kind of show you guys how we shed train. So we have a big field here, as you see behind me, and we got a couple fresh sheds we picked up I think last weekend. So we're gonna see, they're browns, so we're gonna see if he can pick them up, and then we have a Ryker camera too, so you can watch him kind of work around how he runs all over the place and finds sheds. So just stay tuned and keep an eye and watch it. It looks great. Alrighty, usually how I like to start is got a good old our Garmin Alpha 100 and our, I think, a TI-15, something like that. But that's how we like to train it. I like to have one of these, especially out shed hunting quite a bit, where you get some yardage on the ground. We want to make sure where our dogs are at the whole time. So we got that. We're gonna strap it on him, and then we got a GoPro dog harness, so you just can watch how he works around, running around on the field. So yeah, looks pretty cool. So let's get it. We're gonna load him up and get this collar on him. Load up. Good boy. Good boy, come here. Good boy, there you go. Get your collar on you, bud. Yeah, Ryker's doing pretty good in the past couple of years. Finding some great sheds. He actually found one of the biggest ones we found last year. 6, 7, 8. A really nice, I think, 6-point bull up in Idaho, and he did really well. But this year, I think we're gonna try to go for better. So we'll be hitting Montana here on Sunday, so we're gonna see what he does. We got that on right now. He's looking sexy, and he's ready to work. So we're gonna start playing that here soon. We actually get to see him work. Yeah, see, we got Ryker all ready to go. So we're gonna load him up into the truck bed, have him sit here, and we're gonna go walk out there and set these sheds out there. I like these gloves. Some people don't. I mean, it is what it is. People have their own ways of doing things. But I just have a feeling he smells our scent sometimes, but I like to keep as less scent of us on the shed so that he can find all natural antler rather than just, smelling us all the time. He doesn't have to, smell my scent rather than smell the actual antler. So we're gonna try to work him like this, see how he does. These are our last, actually this year's browns, some of them, and I got a couple older ones, so kind of get some work. So let's see how he does. Cool. So we've got our antlers here. We're actually gonna walk and set them out here. I like to stagger them out in this field. It's about like a size of a football field, roughly. So, but we like to stagger them in like thicker brush, stuff like this here. Take our shed, kind of just nothing crazy, just toss it in the bush, just like you would find an all-natural shed in the in the woods when you're out there. Especially where we're at, there's a lot of brush, and sometimes you can't see a shed more than, I don't know, 5 feet. Sometimes they're so tucked up in those bushes where a dog would be lovely and the dog can sniff it out. So definitely having a partner like that definitely helps. Here's another little brushy pot. We'll put it right there, and we're gonna keep on going. Sometimes we'll find these little trees just like that, and we'll actually hang them in the trees and let the dog work for it and find it. So we're just gonna keep on walking here. Just by these trees, all natural. What deer do, they'll rub on these trees and they'll drop it just like that, right next to the bush, like such. And we're just gonna keep on walking. A couple more other spots here. Sometimes I'll just grab them and just toss them out there. They're in the open. We need them to see it, so we want them to work it. So most times the dogs will have a better time finding it with their eyes. They need to pick up their head a little bit and find the antler rather than just rely so much on their nose. So stuff like this, the little chewed up ones are kind of nice. I just kind of eat them out there out in the open. So now we're gonna go get Ryker. Now that we got those sheds out there, we're gonna grab the dog, grab Ryker, and get him at a heel position, and then we're gonna start having him work this whole area, and hopefully he can find those sheds. We'll have the raw footage of Ryker with his GoPro on his harness, and he'll kind of show you how to get it done. So he's fired up, he's ready to go, so let's let him run and see how he does. All right, Ryker, let's see how you do today. Get your camera. Go, atta boy. All right, come on, go. He's already starting to work. We don't want him working yet. We want to come here and then we want to work him right after. Ryker, come. Heel. Heel. Boy. Sit. Stay. Alrighty. Alright, we're going to send him off. Ice. Good. Fine shed. It looks like he found the farthest one, which is that muley shed we've thrown. Bring it here. Looks like he found the second one. Pee on it. Come on, let's go, let's go. Bring it here, bring it here. That's a good boy. Atta boy, atta boy. Bring it here. Hold. Good job. Good boy, Ryker. Bring it here. Good boy. Good job, Ryker boy. Good job, Ryker boy. Atta boy. Bring it here. Good boy. What you got? There's one of the browns we found here. Good job. Good boy. Come, 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 come. Ready? Fine shed. Fine shed. We got, I think, 5 more? Or no, we got 3 more. I think you found the next one. He's on a roll. Good boy. Bring it here. Come on. Good boy. Bring it here. Atta boy. Good job. Ready? Fine shed. Fine shed. Go to work. So I like to keep them roughly. I think the farthest I like to run is usually 70 yards. That's kind of my comfortable. Just because I don't want to run into something. We don't want to run into porcupines, skunks, all that fun stuff. So usually I like to keep them a good distance so that if something were to happen, I can get to them as quick as I can. So, fine shed. Let's go. Fine shed. There it goes. There's one. I think there's 2 more. There, the boy. Good boy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Ah, that boy. Here. Here. Good job. Come, come, come. Fine shed. Nice. Fine shed. I honestly forgot where I put those sheds, but that's the fun part. You forget them somewhere. I blind through them, so hopefully you'll find one. Go to work, fine shed. It's cool when you watch him hit it with his nose. The scent hits his face and he just nose in the air and he just starts working. It's so cool, especially having a good dog that, you know, finds sheds and knows what he's doing. It's really nice. Like now he found it. Good boy, bring it here. bring it here. Good job. Nice. Good, bring it here. Good boy. Let's go find the other one. Find the shed. Find the shed. Where is it? And one good thing we like to keep in mind is making sure we have good wind, because we want to train them with success so they continue to shed hunt, and they love to shed hunt. So we want to keep that motivation going. So the more success, the better. So the more you succeed and help them succeed and keep them motivated to do it, it helps them find the shed. So gets that drive in them to keep on working. So look at that, I found another one. Atta boy, bring it here. Good boy, Ryker. Good boy. Here, here. Good boy. Finish it. Nope, finish it. Atta boy. Handsome. Good job. Good boy, Ryker. Kind of what you want to do is get them to do these big zigzags and big loops to actually let them check every tree, every bush. Kind of get them to zigzag a lot, because once they start zigzagging, they cover a lot more ground than you do. Because sometimes we'll put on 5 miles and Ryker will put on like 8 to 9 miles most times, but he does really well when it's time to work. Good job, bring it here. Good boy, good boy. Atta boy. Good job, Ryker. Here. Good boy. Good job, right? Now what I'm gonna do is I got Ryker in a sit position. He's gonna stay. We're gonna walk over here. We got the browns here, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna throw one by this tree. We're gonna throw one a little bit farther. So that one's out there. I'm gonna take this one, throw it over there. So now there's 3 sheds out there, so that he's got to work for all 3. Granted, he might know where they're at. Hey, good boy. Up, come here, heel. Good. Okay, now that we got the 3 sheds out in that area, we're actually going to give him the heel. Ryker. Good boy. We're going to start his GoPro here. Oops, what happened here? Nice. Fine shed. So when he's not looking, there's 3 out there that I've thrown. We're gonna throw a 4th one just right over there. He's already found it. Good boy, bring it here. Bring it here. Come on. Atta boy, Ryker. Bring it here. Bring it here. Good. Fine shed. Good boy, bring it here, bring it here. So what you want to do is when he gets back to you, you want to keep working, so you just send him out. Bring it here, good, finish it. That was perfect, that was perfect. Granted, he knew where it was going, but he knows to keep working. So next, what we're gonna do is have him return it, bring it here. Good boy, sit, 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 sit. Good, stay. What I like to do is I like to play with him a little bit, send one more out. Let him sit there. I'll send him out. Fine shed. Send him out. Get another one while he's not looking. Send it the opposite direction. And what's going to happen is he's going to drop it. He doesn't know where it's at. And you're just going to send him out. Bring it here. Hey. Good. Right. Fine shed. So now he doesn't know where it's at. So what he's going to do is he's going to work. Start searching. Ryker. Find the shed. So now he has to use his scent and his nose to find it. And he found it. Good boy. Atta boy, bring it here. Good job. Good boy. Bring it here. Bring it here. Good job, bud. Good boy. Good boy. What you got? Good job. So we got one more training session. Our last little run, we did three or four of them. So now we're actually gonna do one more time, and that's basically it. So thanks guys for checking out how Ryker and I practice and shed train for the woods. But appreciate you guys watching. But we'll be out here actual shed hunting in Montana, so today's just training day to keep them warm and ready for the season. So yeah, keep on watching and we'll have more to come. So thank you.